If you told me a couple months ago that this was going to be such a big game, I would have probably laughed at you. But here we are. Here we are. So let's go over the keys to victory against the Bengals. It's Philly the podcast. Let's get it.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco. You know what time it is. We back with another one. So we're gonna get into these 3 keys. But before we do, if you do like content like this, please do hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you help the family grow. You know. But let's get it. So number 1 is gonna be simple. We need to play better defense. All right. I was gonna say D-line. I was gonna say this, that. I was gonna say Jim Shwartz, but it's the whole team. The whole team has to tackle better. The D-line has to get more pressure. The cornerbacks have to be closer to the actual play. You know what I'm saying, Jim Shwartz? But either way, we have to change up the game plan. As he said, he made the wrong calls and he had the wrong game plan against the Rams. We cannot have that happen again against the Bengals. While they might not be as, good on the offensive side as, the Rams are, but still, you never know. Burrows might go out there and just, Joey B might go out there and just demolish us. We saw what we let Dwayne Haskins do to us last year. This year he didn't really have a great game, but last year towards the end of the year he kind of tore us up, had his best game against us. So we can't let that happen again, and we have to go out there and make sure that our defense holds them down, make statements early. Now number two for me is going to be Doug Pederson. I was about to call him Andy Reid. Doug Pederson. I need him to change up the play calling. You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. I need him to be a little bit more diverse. I liked what I saw with Jalen Hurts. I would love to see more of that utilized this week. We need to confuse this defense. It's a younger defensive coordinator, if I'm not mistaken. We got to try and, confuse them, do a lot of motion, try and use the speed that we have out there. I know Alshon's probably not going to play this week, but we have to use the speed and what we have out there. D-Jax is still out there. Unfortunately, no Jalen Reagor, obviously, but we still got John Hightower. See what he does. Hopefully Greg Ward can make a statement. But we have to put our players in the best position to win. You know what I'm saying? Miles Sanders kind of held it down last week, and he kind of carried our offense, to be honest, outside of that fumble. Obviously, that was a huge fumble. But he kind of held it down. So I look forward to seeing how they're going to use that more often, because seeing him and Jalen Hurts in the same backfield caused a lot of confusion, as we saw in the last video that I did. That it caused a lot of confusion in that linebacking crew. So I want to see them do that more often.
How come you don't want me, man?
Now, number three, I think everybody knows. It's hard to say if this is more of a must-win game for the Eagles or for Carson Wentz, but Carson Wentz has to go out there and play. Carson Wentz has to go out there and ball. A lot of people are calling for his head. I'm a Carson Wentz fan. Obviously I'm an Eagles fan first, but I always liked him when he first came out. I liked him in his rookie year. I saw a lot of potential in him, and even to this day, you see a lot of potential in him. It's just that at this time in his career, he has to get rid of all those little baby mistakes. It's like you still got the baby fat on you, and you need to just outgrow that a little bit. It's especially the fumbles. You can't not look at that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. He has to go out there and ball out, especially against the Bengals. If our offense doesn't put up like a good 21 points at least, and in a good way, like our offense is moving the ball, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even a couple field goals, bring it to 27 or something like that. But you have to move that offense. The offense has to show some type of life and not leave the defense out there, for the whole game most of the time. So I need to see Carson Wentz really take the lead, really help this team control the play clock. And I keep hearing that he's taking control of the plays at the line of scrimmage. I personally don't know how true that really is. I feel like that's kind of the media just spinning that. We'll see. I feel like if that was the case, that Doug would have said something, or someone would have said something. There's like 40 coaches on the offensive, side. So for nobody to say anything, for Carson Wentz to go over all those people, because he would have to go over a good, like I said, 3 or 4 people that are, the passing game coordinator, the running game coordinator, to Doug Pederson, to actually, make those calls. I don't think he has that carte blanche yet. So, that's my opinion. So, like I said, the 3 keys to winning the game against the Bengals are going to be: the defense has to play better, Doug Pederson has to be more creative with his play calling, and Carson Wentz needs to finally break out. Look, we need to make sure that people realize that we can be a top-tier team. We have to show that we have talent. All right, so we have to show we can be a Super Bowl contending team. People aren't going to believe it. It's just the Bengals. It is what it is, but that's why we need to blow them out. Otherwise, what we here for? What we here for? You feel me? But other than that, you know what time it is. It's Fly, Eagles, Fly, and we out here. Peace.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.